Do you really think you're a Taurus? Do your app notifications keep getting it wrong about you? What if I told you that you are more than just a Taurus? You may call yourself this earthy, solid, consistent sign, but you should know that you also have a rising or ascendant sign. This part of your personality is shown at the first house of your birth chart determined by your time of birth, so it's important to know that piece of information to find out what yours is. Which means you are more than just your Taurus sun sign, but also a wonderful, crazy, and interesting mix of what might be a completely different one altogether. So let's give you a quick description of Taurus with every rising sign. We'll also show some famous Taurus personalities with their ascendants to give you a better idea of the combination in your own makeup. Taurus with rising signs. Taurus with Aries rising. Morally courageous, you choose to do the right thing in the swiftest fashion. Perhaps you can take advantage of such action, above all. You manage to deal with the most extreme circumstances and can bear a lot of difficulty because you know that one day they will subside for the better. Aim for the top because you won't stand to be subservient to anyone. Taurus with Taurus rising. Self-sufficient and confident, you'll require all the creative comforts of home wherever you go. Being around nature brings you back to your natural self. As difficult as it is to arouse you into an argument or some foolish situation, woe be unto the person or persons who provoke you. It will be as equally difficult to calm the dangerous anger in you. Taurus with Gemini rising. No matter how traditional others accuse you of being, you can't live without variety in your life. Like a seesaw, you balance in between convention and unorthodox. You need to try new things, but, at heart, you require basic needs. One thing others cannot accuse you of is shallowness. Dependable and trustworthy, people come to you in confidence and you protect them. Taurus with Cancer rising. You are a determined type who puts imagination into material form. You need a stable home life and will lead a group of family members, always having the image of your mom in your heart. The ancestral tree holds the clues to why you are the way you are, although free will allows you to break free from generational curses you think might be holding you back. Taurus with Leo rising. Handling each task with patience, your leadership puts you front and center in the limelight. You play down your fondness of barking orders to staff members, but you lead ambitiously while conspicuously streamlining any project to save money. Stubbornness and pride are the two weak spots that, unless you were more open-minded to change, keep you from nobility. Taurus with Virgo rising. Working in the background, your hard-working efforts are set on doing for other people in the most modest way. Critical of ideas, people will do good to listen to your sound advice that would save them a lot of wasted time. Without your luxury-loving side, your state of mind never lets you sit idly. Be less self-critical and hold yourself in high regard so that others can see your value. Taurus with Libra rising. Hedonistic, you are the consummate easygoing type with tastes from all ends of the love spectra. You must dabble in the game and try an assortment of the sweetness of life before settling down. Harmony is the main reason why people flock to you in friendship and may become even closer. This double Venus placement is the socialite and most people's favorite. Taurus with Scorpio rising. Possession can be pleasurable with you. Your sign is one of the material and takes precedence over all else. But you know that all things have a time limit. Full of strong passion, you are ready to sacrifice it all for something worthy. Letting go of willful pride will help you achieve everything you said you wanted, and then some. Self-discipline brings rewards. Taurus with Sagittarius rising. A judicious being, you fight fairly and defend justice for others too. What may not be judicious is excessive action, such as partying, drinking, eating, showing off or anything spun out of control. You have a great deal of common sense that helps you meditate on the consequences of letting things overexpand. Yours is a lucky combination, though. Taurus with Capricorn rising. With huge ambition, life is a serious thing that you do not take for granted. Money and status are two even bigger real states of consciousness you place above all else. Obsession with making it, you are so determined and single-minded that you have to stop and look at those you might affect on your way there. You are too warm to let cold isolation keep you from enjoying life. Taurus with Aquarius rising. You've prepared an arsenal of defensive remarks and blows to protect yourself from people you have preconceived are out to hurt you. What is really happening is you have the power to attract others without doing much. It's your creativity and persistence which bring the people to work through difficult tasks within budget and for the sake of all that make you valuable. Taurus with Pisces rising. Stabilized by creative realism and a controlled imagination, you may have a melodious voice that should be involved in music or singing. Very talented in art, you do it for life, which is to be enjoyed by everyone, not primarily for the money. Money does find its way to you, as if by magic, which you have a knack for knowing how to get it. You are more generous with loved ones than most. The ascendant or rising sign is your front door, or the mask you show to the world. It describes your response to what the world brings to you. Know that your sun sign represents your identity, but when you operate from your rising sign, you'll know all of your chart placements and how you can master these energies as a whole. Visit openspace.tv to get a reading and a free printout of your chart. Like and subscribe the channel and keep watching. Thanks for visiting.